Hi there, my name is Taro Iwamoto. I am a Feldenkrais practitioner. And in today's video, I'm going to show you a very simple mindful movement practice. And that is going to help improve your reaching and the function of your arms. And I'm a big believer of applying mindful movement practice, whether it's a yoga, Feldenkrais, or any martial arts, and into daily activities. And I'll show you how I turn daily activities into movement practice. So we're going to practice how to reach, and I just set a cup here and on my coffee table, and then practicing just the reaching for a coffee cup, right? And this is something that you do many times during the day. And just when you do this one, I'm just going to break it down so you know what to pay attention to. So as you begin to reach your hand towards the cup, and then pay attention how you reach for a cup. Here and back. Okay? And place your cup a little bit further away, and as you're having to reach a little bit further. So reach forward and to grab a cup. And so pay attention to your arm and to your shoulders. So as your arm reaches forward and here, and can you feel which direction the shoulder is moving? Is the shoulder going up? Is the shoulder going forward? Or is the shoulder moving down? So how is it moving? And now pay attention to your chest and then your spine. And when you reach forward, so what happens to the spine? What happens to the chest? And can you feel if the chest is flexing, rounding your back, or is the chest moving forward? Is your spine lengthening? Is your spine collapsing? Or there's no change? Is the chest turning? So pay attention how you do that. Here. So, and when you reach your arm forward, and just to feel how your arm is connected to your chest and connected to your spine. So find a way that you actually move your chest forward and lengthen your spine a little bit. And back. So you can also just hold your arm like so, and then begin to move your chest forward and to move your arm forward. Okay, so you're changing how you reach for the cup. Instead of initiating with your arm, you're initiating from your chest, moving your chest forward and to reach for the cup. And what do you do with your chest? Does the chest turn, or does the chest going forward? So you can do both ways. You can move the chest forward, or you can move the chest forward and turn to the left as you reach in with your right arm. So that changes how you do that. Okay? And so now that you pay attention to your arm and the chest and in your spine and the mid-back, so you now start to pay attention further down, your lower back and your pelvis and your hips. Going forward. Okay. So is there any movement in your pelvis and the hips? When you reach forward, does the movement stop at the hips? Or is there any movement in the hips? So here. Okay, so just imagine that the arm is connected to your chest and your spine all the way down to your pelvis and the hips. So that the arm is going to actually move the pelvis and roll the pelvis forward. Here. And you can also initiate the movement now instead of reaching from the arm. And now hold your arm still and then move and roll the pelvis forward and move the pelvis forward and to reach for the cup. That's a very different movement, right? Here. So when you initiate the movement from the pelvis to reach for the cup, and notice the difference in the sensation of your arm and your shoulder. As opposed to, don't move the pelvis and the hips. Keep your pelvis and the hips fixated. Don't move it. And then reach for the cup. Feel the difference? You feel more work and effort in your neck and the shoulders, as there is less involvement of the entire body. So the movement actually more participation, or the less participation from your hips. So therefore increase demand for your arm and the neck. Okay, so now so just to practice changing the initiation, the movement, instead of starting from the arms. Now start from the hips and to reach for the cup and back. Reach for the cup and back. So same thing, when you bring the cup towards you, you can move from the pelvis and then moving the spine and moving the arm. So there isn't really much you have to do with your arms. You start to move your arm, and then that you actually initiate the movement from the hips and back. Reach and back. Okay, so it is just a simple movement of the reaching for a cup, or glass, and water or something, and that you do many, many times. And I bet that you never really pay attention how you reach for a cup with a glass of water and every day. And so you can just take your time and to pay attention and how you can do that and how you actually move your arm in place. All right, and so and something like this is, you do this one every. Okay, so reach for a cup is something you do many, many times a day, yet you probably never pay attention how you do it, right? And so here's an opportunity for you to actually learn how you pay attention, how to pay attention to your movements, and then just to spend a couple minutes, and then you can practice to move in a way that actually involves the whole body instead of just one part of the body that is increasing effort and discomfort in that part. In this case, neck and shoulder. But you can learn to actually use yourself in a much, much more efficient way. But you have to pay attention to do that. And then once you learn to do that, then you have the opportunity to apply every single day. Then that is going to change how you move. And then that is going to change how you feel and experience the movement. All right. So I hope you enjoy this one and this movement practice. And if you have any questions, and please just write the questions in the comment section below. And if you like this this video, and please hit the like button. And if you're new to this channel, and please don't forget to subscribe. And thank you very much. And I will see you in next video. Bye bye.